record this new episode of the Trueheart Podcast. I hope you like it. This will be a companion to the actual audio podcast. Okay, I hope you enjoy it. Aloha and welcome, creative spirits. You are listening to Trueheart. I am your host, Tim Trueheart, and thank you for listening to a self-improvement pep talk in a podcast. Thank you for being you! Okay, let's start off with one of Tim's tips. Okay, here is the number one tip. Floss and brush, and maybe if you have the time and your teeth aren't too sensitive, whiten your teeth. This is what we want to do. We want to smile. And if you got an ugly set of gums and busted teeth, they look like broken chiclets, then you need to do something about it. Okay? So that's what I'd like you to do. Go ahead and take care of your teeth. And I'm not just telling you, I'm also taking my own advice. So if you see me in the streets, smile at me, and I'll smile at you. So that's one of Tim's tips. I hope you enjoyed it. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey. I don't know if I'm going to do a question of the cast. I always do these questions of the cast, but I don't think we're going to do it today. No question of the cast. And you know what? I don't want to deal with the Renaissance man either. I've given him a couple days off, so enjoy his time away. What's up? Thank you for listening to the Trueheart Podcast. You're the shit, and I do appreciate you. And I wanted to start off today by talking about one thing that a lot of us need to deal with. Demons. Demons. Are you facing your demons? Have you faced them? Are you brave in the face of your fears? You need to be. If you're not, now is the time to make the change. Because if you let these demons stop you from achieving what you want to achieve in this life, then you have failed and they have won. This is unallowable. You cannot let the demons overcome you on your path to success. If you do, you will be disappointing not only yourself, but anyone who looks at you as a source of inspiration, love, or any type of motivation. If you don't push through the obstacles and distractions that the demons will put in front of you, if you can't face them and overcome it, I don't know what you're doing here. I don't. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna quit? I love the idea of coming back from a loss. I love the idea of not quitting. I love the idea of becoming the champion that you seek to be. But if you don't face your fears and overcome them, you'll never get to the top of the mountain. The mountain is called potential. If you can't get to the top of the mountain, you'll never reach your true potential. Now, I have a theory on this. I think that you can't get to the top. And I think there are many paths to the top. But there are faster ways, let's be honest, to get to where we want to be. One of them is to mitigate any type of distractions in your life. Minimize them. Take yourself out of environments and relationships that could be toxic and detrimental to your success. That's the number one way to get yourself to the top of this mountain. The mountain is called potential, and I don't think you're supposed to be able to get to the top of potential, because whenever you get to the top, it's now this point where you can look down, and I guess you can go down from there. Of course you can always go down, but there's nothing wrong with going down the mountain if it's like this mountain. Okay, it's not like I'm number one, I lost, now I'm number five. It's not like that. It's I've my potential in high school is to graduate from high school. So I get to the end of this achievement, so I get into the top of my potential in this spot. I think that your potential is ever increasing the more that you push it. If you don't push it, you can actually, yeah, maybe then you can go back down this mountain. But I think every time you raise your human potential, then the potential that you have is then also raised. Every time you reach some sort of what you would say is this ultimate goal, it's actually only another plateau, and from there you can then grow further. That's actually my theory on success and achievement and all of these types of things that I talk about. Self-help, self-improvement. The number one thing that stops most people is this fear. I am not afraid of God. I mean, like, I don't know what, I guess I get nervous before I go on stage, but I'm really not afraid that people aren't going to like my jokes or what I have to say or anything like that. I'm not afraid of that. God, I don't even know what I'm afraid of anymore. I think the more you face your fears, the less fears you have to worry about, and then the more free you are. Someone who's just afraid of things all the time, I don't know what you're doing. What is going through your mind? How is that psychology serving you when everything is just this situation that you have to be afraid of? There's no way that living like that, I farted, is going to be beneficial. Maybe you worry, and that worry somehow saves you from, it really stinks, saves you from some sort of really, really damaging experience. Like, you have to do a book report presentation for class, and you're really, really nervous about being a bad public speaker. So then you really work at your book report presentation. That makes sense. And then you get there and you have more confidence than you had originally, and you deliver a good book report, and now you're a better public speaker. That's what I think's supposed to happen. I think sometimes what happens is this person gets this assignment and they make these excuses in the face of fear, and they never actually achieve the project objective, or they never get what they were supposed to get out of the experience. They never grow. And because of this, they are now somehow incomplete. You lack this quality and this edge that you would have gained had you actually went through the fire. You don't know it. You don't have that experience. It's very important that you attain experiences while you're out there in this world that we have. And if you don't get these chances to face your fears and face your demons, then what you are is you're someone you're a bit of a coward. You have to put yourself in the fire. This is different. It's not, I need to feel the fire to know that it's hot. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, I'm afraid of that bully because he fucks with me. But I need to fight him. That's what really you think. And that's probably the truth of the whole situation. But you don't fight the bully. You always avoid him until he moves or you move. And that's it. And you never actually face that fear. And you have this regret. It's gross. You face that fear, and then whatever happens, happens. But the fact that you faced your fear is the point, and it's the real victory. Nobody can take that away from you. And you can keep that forever as a real victory. A lot of the victories are just the fact that you did it, the fact that you tried, the fact that you pushed yourself into a point where you were really nervous and scared, and you overcame it through willpower and fortitude. And that is what I think we must do every day in order to really get to the top of Mount Potential. Because I want to put my flag on that fucking peak, and if I don't get up and do what I have to do and face all this bullshit, then I can't be one of the people who've actually ascended to the top and the ultimate peak, the pinnacle, the apex of what it is to be alive. If you don't take the time to face your fears, you will live in fear for the rest of your life, and that is no way to live, my friends. Not for me and not for any of you. Fuck that. Fuck that bullshit. It's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen here. No way in hell. It's not allowed. No wimping out on this. Not on this trip, motherfucker. Alright. I'm excited. I'm ready. Stop spinning your wheels and face your fucking fears. Fuck the demons. Fuck the demon right in the ass. No condom. No condom. Alright. I love it. This has been Trueheart. I hope you appreciate everything. I appreciate the opportunity to have this chance to tell you to fuck the demon in the ass. Fuck him in the mouth. Hey, well, you know what? It's a girl demon for me. I'm fucking a girl demon in the mouth. If you, anybody listening, you want to fuck a guy demon, go for it. Grab him by the horns and then fuck him in the ass if you want to. And then you gotta like push his tail to the side. I don't know. Anyway, that has been the episode. Thank you for listening to the Trueheart. I can't even say my own name. I'm speaking tongues because the demons are like, you're gonna fuck me in the ass? How about that? How about that, Trueheart? Thanks for listening to the Trueheart Podcast. You are the shit. You rock, and I appreciate you. Follow me on Twitter at Tim Trueheart. Keep up with me online by checking out timtrueheart.com. Twitter is the best thing. And check out my YouTube channel. Listen to the Jellyvision Show. Listen to it on Stitcher, iTunes, and Podbean. Leave a comment. Subscribe to it. Do it. Do it. Thank you so much for being my lover and listening. You guys rock. Mwah. Aloha. Peace. Oh, right. So that was the podcast. I hope you liked it. Thanks. And holla. Peace.